Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video because I did a poll on my Instagram and I asked you guys, would you like me to do a full face featuring Shopmissa? And 100% of you said yes. On that note, I am extremely excited about the eyes because this month is Pride month. So I said to myself, I need to bring something a little bit more colorful, and here I am. If you're not familiar with Shopmissa, I don't know where have you been. They carry a lot of brands on their website, such as accessories and makeup, to the point that you can literally spend $50 on a full face makeup. Yes, I know. Some of these products go to charity, they donate the money, and you're gonna be able to tell once you go and start like browsing on the website which products are gonna go to be a donation. Now, I wanted to give a big shout out to Shopmissa. They reached out to me about doing this video. I was able to pick out the products that I wanted, and there's also some products that I personally purchased them myself because I had so much fun picking, and there were so many options and I was like, oh my god, Mariela. I got a little hair accessory as well because why not? On that note, this is not a sponsored video. Shopmissa is going to treat you guys with a $35 gift card. The rules are gonna be super simple. Make sure you follow Shopmissa at their Instagram, you follow me on my Instagram, and you subscribe to my channel, and you let me know what is the favorite product that you enjoy on this look. I want to hear it down below. I'm gonna randomly choose a winner next Monday, June 21st. So be on the look. I'm going to let you guys know about the winner here on the description box, and also I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. If you guys want to see what I think of these products and how I came up with this look, then keep on watching. Let's move along this full face, which I'm extremely excited. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do a little disclaimer. I already did play with some of these products, which are these gel liners. I could not say no to them. That's the only thing that I did try. Let's start first with a primer. This is the AOA No Pores Face Primer, mattifying and super smooth. So let's go right ahead. This was 188. Lightweight and non-sticky. And this is how much we're gonna try. I'm just gonna do tapping motions. I'm gonna press this on the areas that I really feel like I need more TLC, which is basically right on my T-zone, my chin, right in between my brows. It's definitely non-sticky like it claims to be. And I can already feel a smoothing effect. Next, we're gonna move on to foundation. I picked up a couple of these, and I ordered this for concealer and also for contouring. This is the AOA Natural Finish. Good for all skin types. I have the shade Nude and also the shade Honey. Non-drying, creamy, long wear, medium to full coverage. I also picked up the AOA Buildable Setting Foundation. I don't know what shade this is, but I will definitely link everything down below so you guys know exactly what I use on my face. It does say to shake it well, so we're gonna do that. The reason that I picked up a lot of these products, number one, is because I was very intrigued, and also number two, because I wanted to make sure that I get like the best sellers, especially this foundation. I heard great things about this. And for application, I picked up a sponge that is all ready, and this was the AOA Wonder Blended High Def Makeup Sponge, and it's latex free. It's really soft, and I could not say no to the little makeup sponge holder, if that's how you call it. I don't know. I bought this as well. This was the AOA Whirly Avoiding Germs and Bacteria, a metal spiral. $1 as well. And also I did pick up brushes. That's another thing that I did open as well. It did come with this brush holder. Also, I like the fact that it had the little nets so you can keep the shape of the brushes. The one thing that I did notice is that it stank like paint. What I did is that I also did wash these brushes as well. They feel extremely soft right off the bat, and they don't smell like that anymore. Also for brushes, I also picked up a highlighter brush that was a bestseller. This is the F118 from the AOA Studio, and also something that you did see that I used, which was the AOA Studio A144, is an angle brush. I wanted to either use it for a gel liner or also eyebrows. So that being said, let's put you away. Let's start with this foundation and let's just hope I color match myself well. If not, we're just gonna have to make it work because I don't have anything else other than that, so we shall see. It has a dropper. It does feel a little thick, to say the least. I'm gonna use half of it with a sponge and the other half on my face. I'm gonna use my brush. I do have acne scars and a little hyperpigmentation and whatnot, so we're gonna see how much coverage it is. I like to start here in the middle. It seems like a good shade. I'm gonna put more. Okay coverage. I have this acne scar that it's been there for like 2 months already. What do you guys think? I think it's a pretty good shade. Thank God, because the last time that I picked the shade, it was terrible. I also like the feeling of the sponge. It's pretty soft. It does feel like the sponge definitely absorbs the product a teeny bit more than usual. Another thing that I'm noticing with the foundation is that it doesn't feel heavy. It definitely evened out my complexion, which I really like. But I'm gonna move on with a foundation brush. This is a flat kabuki one. And let's see what this is gonna look like. I'm just gonna shake this a little bit more. Let's cover this bad boy right here. This flat kabuki is not as dense as I would like it to be. I feel with the brush you can definitely add a little bit more coverage. And the remaining, I'm just gonna put it on my forehead. I don't like to put so much on my forehead because it's not as bad as my chin. I feel like I definitely got a little bit more coverage with the brush than with the sponge. Now we're gonna move to eyebrows because, girl, I need some brows, otherwise I look scary. And this is the Slim Brow, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. So let's see. Okay, it has a spoolie and it's a micro brow pencil. I'm going to brush these sparse eyebrows that I have. For eyebrows, I'm the type of person that I just need to be super concentrated. I'm gonna fast forward this because I don't even speak. I'm like holding my breath with this. I can tell you right off the bat, it seems like a good shade for me. Eyebrows are looking good. I just feel like I need to sharpen it a little bit more. I am gonna go back with the foundation. Oops, a teeny bit goes a long way with this. And I'm gonna grab that flat shader brush. I go much better. What do you guys think? I'm gonna do the other side because I know it's probably gonna take forever. I'm gonna use this concealer just to carve out the bottom part because it's kind of bothering me. When I carve out the top part of the eyebrow, I like to use the foundation so it doesn't look like a sandwich. You know what I mean? It's like too light on the top and the bottom, and then you see that. I just don't like that. So we're gonna try this. And this already feels pretty thick. I mean, it did say that it was a medium to full coverage, so I'm gonna have to clean this angle brush because I feel like the shader brush that I use, you see how it's not packed, it's not dense enough for me. I like to make sure that this is really fully saturated. Oh my god, I actually really like this. 100 times better. These eyebrows need to be close sisters. I don't know about twins, but we'll make it work. Be right back. Eyebrows are done, foundation is done. I'm gonna move on to a little cream contour. It's an AOA, medium to full coverage, good for all skin types, and this is in the shade Honey. We can add a little bit more dimension to the face. I'm gonna use my sponge just to blend it out on my skin. I didn't want it to go too dark. And we're gonna pounce this bad boy. Okay. Doing a little contour on my nose. I will use this angle brush. I'll go back with the light concealer. Initially, I use a smaller shader brush. I'm gonna use this one for my under eye. I don't know how fast I'm gonna have to work with this. I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge. Give me a brightening effect. I feel like the shade is not too light. I'm gonna let my highlighting contour on my nose to sit a little bit longer. I'm gonna apply it on my smile lines, bottom chin, Cupid's bow, boom, boom, doom, doom. We did a little highlights. We're gonna blend this out. Listen, I went back with the nose because I'm not too happy, but we'll let it sit for a hot minute over there. Let's continue to move on to the face. This is the AOA Hush Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Cupid. I'm just gonna quickly swatch it on the back of my hand with all the mess that I have here. I'm gonna do another one. Okay. This looks pretty pigmented, as you guys can see. Why am I using my pinky to do this? I don't know why. And I'm using another clean side of the sponge. You know, I thought that once I blend it out, it was going to disappear. You can still see it, right? It did disappear a little bit, so we're gonna go back again. Beam, 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 beam. And blend it out. Okay, now it's staying. Bing. Another thing that I wanted to see if my foundation is gonna pick up once I blend it. Actually, no, it didn't. Now for a face powder, this is the AOA Studio Perfect Finish and Press Powder. This is in the shade Honey. Honey, 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 honey. And this is what she looks like. I'm gonna use this brush. This is the F21 face powder. And I'm just gonna briefly set the areas that need to be set. I'm gonna set also my smile lines. Instantly, I see more of a mattifying effect, which I like. There, I have to blend this out, but she's been cooking there. I will move on to this 2-in-1 blush and bronzer by Amuse. We're gonna move on to this bronze shirt, and I'll use this angle brush. This is the F22. Let's see how pigmented it is. It has a great blendability and it's really pigmented because I can already see how it's coming through. Oh my god. So far, so good. The sun-kissed warmth look that I needed. Now let's go ahead and use the blush. This is right up my alley when it comes to this shade. It has more that corally peachy shade. I'm gonna use the same brush. Why not? Let's go ahead and set that cream blush that we used earlier. Like I said, I can't have enough blush. That's the one thing that ooh, yeah. Okay, maybe I exceeded a little bit more than I should. I still see my little acne scar peeking through, but whatever. Put a little bit around my nose. I love the color. The one thing that is brand new, I want to say for the last maybe a little less than 2 months, Shopmissa came out with these neon buttercream aligners. So I picked up a bunch of them and I wanted to incorporate them, all of them, for this look so you guys can really see the pigmentation. Now this is the one disclaimer that I must give, is that I already used these. Everything else so far, it's my first time. This month is June, Pride month. So I actually came up with a look yesterday and I really loved this. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to recreate it. Because I'm like, how am I going to come up with all these colors? I have the yellow one, the orange, I picked up the red one, the green one, and this light pastel blue. Let's put it that way. I did see this technique on Pinterest. Instead of using that texture sponge that once you apply it, you can see the texture of cream eyeshadow, or in this case, gel liners, this turned out really nice. And I must say that I used, and particularly, I did use this color twice. I used it last week as well as a base, and I don't think did I set it? Yeah, I did set it with an eyeshadow. This will last on your eyeballs until you decide to take off your makeup. I highly suggest these. Just grab a tissue and I started cutting them like this. Boom. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 5. I will keep this one on the side. I started with the lightest shade, this little piece of tissue, and you just crumble it up like so. I just dip a couple of times. I apply this right on the inner corner. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Boom. Oh my god, I love this color. It's sickening. Okay, I know I made a boo-boo right there, but I'm gonna go back and clean it up later. This is why usually I like to do my concealer at the end after this, but I really wanted to show you what the concealer looks like, so that's okay. I'm obsessed. First of all, this color against this top. Yes. Now we're gonna move on to the next shade, which is this bright yellowed. Dipping it and doing it like Wendy says. I'm gonna put it right next to the light blue. Now, as soon as I mix this, it's gonna become orange. No, sorry, it's gonna become green. Oh girl, you and your primary colors. Tapping motion. And yes, I'm going to blend it out with that light blue. Oh my god, it looks stunning. Go back again. Tap, tap. My tissue is getting bigger and bigger. Tap, tap, tap. See that little texture that it leaves? I love that part. Then blend it out with that light blue so they merge into this beautiful color that is called green. Green is one of my favorite colors. Let's move on to the orange shade. And we're gonna repeat this with all the colors. I am obsessed. I love it so much. Okay, right, here we go. Yeah, this is a little bit harsh than this one, so I'm gonna take a little bit because I went a little ham with that. I'm using my water micellar. I did order these cotton swabs, and the reason why I like them so much, I like it because of the tip of the cotton swab. You have your traditional one, and this is more of a pointy. This is perfect if you're doing a wing liner and you just want it to be sharp. It looks crazy now. Maybe it's the way I crumble my... I mean, I did say that you don't have to be perfect, but I maybe dipped in a little bit too much of red. I think this looks pretty decent. I'm gonna touch up my concealer again. I'm applying it with this shader brush. Let's blend this out. This is the Wonder Liquid Eyeliner from the AOA Studios. This had great reviews, so we're gonna see and test her out. The brush is skinny, let's see. Oh wow. So she's skinny, but she can get thick easily, and I'm like, This one is going higher and this one is going lower. The story of my life when it comes to doing a wing liner. I swear she's going high, she's like, nope. It's really pigmented. I don't like the brush. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the part where I'm not even breathing and I'm already upset. She's looking a little thick, Mariela. Oh my god. I mean, I can still fix it. Let me see. Let me not give up yet. Because I made this wing liner a little bit higher, I'm just gonna try to match it. Oh my god. Ah! Lord Jesus Christ. Oof. Let's see. Oh my god, it's too flimsy. It's too... I don't like this brush. Let's go back with the concealer and touch out the under eye again for the 5th billionth time. Let's go back with this bad boy. It has been saving my under eye. I'm going to take it to another level because why not? And I forgot to use the green one. This brush, I highly recommend it. I've probably said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. So ideally what I wanted to do is that I wanted to do another liner on top of the black. It's crazy how I can't talk when I do gel liner. And my eyebrows, those are the two things that I'm like, oh god, I can't. Moving on to the lashes. This is the Skinny Mascara. The reason why I picked this one because of the one. Oh yes. I always wanted to try the MAC mascara for the lower lashes. It comes in a blue packaging. And I felt like this would be a nice... Ooh, there you go, Mariela. A dupe for it. It is grabbing every single lash that I have. I'm gonna put one coat on my upper lashes. I think I went a little bit ham with the order. I bought so many. These are the 3D Faux Mink lashes. This is Jackie, Ariel, Eva, Amanda, Chrissy, Lydia. I purchased one more. This is from Cara Beauty. I remember back in the day when I used to order lashes from Shopmissa. This is one of them, and this is number S12. I like them because they're a nice wispy. This is where I left off the last time because the audio went is the AOA Mascara Guard Manifesting. I want to start freelancing. I got these facial sponges as a Renew Plus. This is what the shape looked like, and then the other one was a little bit more pointy. I really enjoy one of them already, especially when I'm putting like layers and layers of makeup. This really helps exfoliate the skin. Okay, one more thing that we're gonna add onto the face, the complexion, is this AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. It's supposed to give you a blurring effect. Oh wow, yeah. This is exactly where I have the most texture, which is right on my T-zone, my chin, and my little smile lines. Instantly I can see a little smoothing effects. For lips, I did order 2 liquid lipsticks, which I have them right here. This one, it is 2029, and this one is 2028. It is more of a mauve shade, as you can see. I'm gonna stick to this one right here, the last one, which is a little bit more doable. It's a very lightweight formula. It's not sticky at all, which I'm actually very surprised. So I would definitely highly recommend these liquid lipsticks. I would actually pick up other shades. Now, I wanted to amp up the color of the center of my lip, and that was by adding the creamy blush. It's still pinky, but I just wanted to be a little bit more bright and vibrant. So I'm gonna add this right in the center of my lips. I think it's a good balance for the look. I can't say no without a gloss. I didn't want to get a particular color. I was just like, let me just get a straight, clear gloss. This is AOA Lip Pop. It does come with a doe foot brush, which we love. And I would only apply it right on the center of my lip. That's what I say, and then I end up applying it all over my lips, but we'll see. I don't feel like a lot of product came out. Okay. This is a baked face highlighter in the shade Bonbon. Let's open this bad boy right here. And I'm just gonna quickly swatch this on the back of my hand. I can't really tell. I mean, you can see it more on my finger than here. Okay, now we're talking. Even I'm looking at right now on my mirror. It has a little light gold iridescence. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the E139, which is a very small detail brush. Well, not that small, but you know what I mean. And I just want to apply it right on the inner corner just to give you a little pop over there. I think it's gonna help open up the eyes a little bit more. Now for the face, I picked up this specific brush, which is for highlight. It was a top seller, so I was like, we need to get from the Studio line. This is F19. And we're just gonna go ahead and see what the fuzz is about. Absolutely living and loving it. I will apply also by the bridge of my nose. I think this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like and enjoy this video. I had so much fun coming up with this look. You guys already know the products that I love, that I highly suggest you guys. Good luck on this giveaway. Thank you, Shopmissa, again. And until the next time, I will see you on my next video. Mwah. Besitos. Bye.